Sometimes, the strongest people are the ones who smile the most and hide the deepest pain. Welcome to the Velvet Story, where emotions speak louder than words. This is Pretend, a journey of love, loss, and the silence that hides everything. Because sometimes, pretending is the only way to survive. Let the story begin. Complication Chapter 1 Loneliness is a stage where you have people around, yet you can't share anything with anyone. No one can live their entire life in loneliness, it's difficult. But sometimes, God writes something in our destiny that we humans can't understand. Geet, when will meet come? Her mother asked whenever she regained consciousness. Mummy ji, meet was here all night. He's just resting now. I'll send him once he wakes up, Geet replied. This was the life she had chosen. Geet was an orphan, but Meet's mother had given her a new hope, a new life. And now, she was repaying that debt with silent obligation. Man Singh Khurrana, the most eligible bachelor, was about to lose his bachelorhood. His parents had fixed his marriage with their friend's daughter, Samira Sahni. She was the only child of Mr. and Mrs. Sahni. A pampered child, Samira always got what she wanted. She had met Man at many parties, each time seeing him with a different girl. But it wasn't his fault. He was simply enjoying life to the fullest. Man was the eldest of 3 siblings. He had a younger brother, Dev, and a sister, Annie. Together, they were the perfect trio. I'm just fed up with all this nonsense. It's not their fault, bro. You're 28 plus, Annie said with a smirk. What's your age, Anvesha Singh Khurrana? You should never ask a girl's age, bro. But since you asked, I'm sweet 16. And I've just been born, Dave laughed. But Annie's right. You always attend parties with different girls. What do you expect people to think? Obviously, they assume you're a player, Dave added. Man glared at him. Dave, the girls ask me to come with them. I never say no to a beautiful girl, it's just. I don't break hearts. You know that. I know very well, bro. I want to kill that Meera. Samira, bro, Annie corrected him. Bhai, if you really don't want to marry her, I can help, Dave said with a mischievous smirk. Man raised a brow and smiled. What's he doing? Ma'am, he's sleeping, the maid replied. Take care of him, she said coldly. She never went near him. Seeing him only increased her pain. She had turned rude and bitter. People said money had destroyed her humanity, but it's easy to judge others. When it happens to us, we know the real reasons behind our changes. Being yourself, that's all anyone wants. But pretending becomes a burden. Nobody wants to pretend, but sometimes there's no other choice. Acting or pretending for the ones you love, or the ones who love you. Hello, ma'am? You have a meeting in an hour. I'm coming. Make sure everything is ready. And be sure the legal documents with our terms and conditions are delivered before I arrive. They're ready, ma'am? Good. Geet entered the meeting room, her attitude sharp and her posture commanding. Good morning, Mr. Khurrana. Good morning, Mrs. Rathod, he greeted her politely. This is his son Dev. Anvesha and Man will join us later. Great to meet you. Let's begin the presentation, her manager started. Geet was just a simple graduate when she met Anupma auntie, a kind, humble woman and owner of Rathod Architecture. She met Geet during a campus recruitment session while Geet was pursuing her B.Tech. Anupma recruited her, supported her through her M.Tech, and became her pillar through thick and thin. Now Geet was handling the business in Anupama's absence as she was hospitalized. She never looked back. People envied her success and assumed she was the happiest woman alive. But the sound of distant drums always seemed sweet. Only those close to her knew she lived in darkness, wounds still fresh, hidden behind layers of strength. Geet sat listening to the presentation, maintaining her poise. Mr. Khurrana, we both got this tender because of our efficiency. So no one is less, and no one is working under pressure. Right. Right, Mrs. Rathod. These are my terms and conditions for collaborating with your firm. The Khurranas always liked control, but Geet was clever, more than Maan had expected. She played a safe and smart game. He had underestimated her. He read the papers. Nothing was mentioned that could hurt anyone's ego. Everything was simple and professional. Okay, I agree, he said, signing the documents. He handed over his firm's documents in return. The meeting concluded successfully, ending on a positive note as everyone left the hall. Geet, our clients want the design as soon as possible. When will it be ready? I'll hand it over tomorrow morning. Ah, she screamed as someone bumped into her. Oh God! Don't you have eyes? She snapped. I do, miss. But anyone would be blinded by the beauty standing in front of them, Maan replied with a flirtatious smile. He was like that. A big flirt. He even flirted with older women. Don't they have hearts too? He would say. Sorry, but I think you need an eye doctor, someone who can help with your vision problems, she retorted. Hot chili, he murmured. She still hadn't looked at him. Rubbing her arm where he had hit her, she said, Mr. Khurrana, I'll take my leave now. Mrs. Rathod, meet my son, Maan. Geet turned and froze, her world shattering in that moment. Meet, she whispered in disbelief. Mrs. Rathod? Where are you lost? Mr. Khurrana asked. Dad, your son is so handsome, even women can't stop ogling him, Maan said with a killer smirk. Geet quickly composed herself. You'll get the design tomorrow, Mr. Khurrana, she said and walked away. Weird, don't you think? Maan asked. She didn't give you any attention, that's why you're upset. Mr. Khurrana teased. Dad, stay away, son. She's a married woman. So what? Doesn't she have the right to enjoy life? Maan, you're getting married soon. When, Dad? Maan, Dad, trapping me isn't so easy. I'm your dad, son. They both laughed. How is this possible? Meat is alive, she whispered to herself. How long can you pretend before the truth breaks through? If this chapter touched your heart, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the Velvet Story. New chapters of Pretend are coming soon, each one deeper than the last. Speech balloon, tell us in the comments, what would you do if your past stood right in front of you? Until next time, stay kind, stay strong, and remember, every silence has a story.